Hello. Hi, it's Nasha. I'm floating. Rude. How rude of it to make me float. Oh my god. Hi. I know I'm inconsistent as hell, and I've been editing stuff. Also, I learned how to edit videos now ish. I'm still in the works, but it's better than doing a lot of other things. But things are going great. I hope everything is going good for you all. You steely little goobers. Um, Still no intro, still no outro. I'm just winging it at this point. We all know how that works. We wing things up until we get consistent with it and stuff like that. Um, Good news, I may have someone that does art stuff. So we have someone that can do commissions, stuff like that. I will probably talk about that at a later point in time when I have everything set up. But with them, they're a good friend of mine. With that, yes. If you've noticed my little fun little thing of description in my YouTube channel, I did become a voice actor. I am VAing for Blendtoad. If you know who they are, they're decently big in the FPE community. I don't know how they are, but good person, to my knowledge. But I play Vivian now. Um, so it is a 3D animation sorts, and I'm in it. Yay, yippee! Some news I want to throw out there because I'm a VA now. Yippee! But other than that, again, some good people I know. I'm just here for the fun. I'm just relaxing, and I will try to keep my cursing down to a minimum because, again, new to editing. I don't want to keep making my friends sound like squeaker toys if I have the opportunity to. Or myself anyway, but dude, if my friends curse a lot, I am so sorry. It's just a friend group thing. I'm sure y'all can be nice about it. You've heard cursing before. Y'all seen some things I'm scared about, but yeah, you've seen some things, right? Right. But honestly, thinking about falling asleep, who knows? But I have an RP coming up, which is called Nightmare Trials, a friend thing, big huge friend group, and it's like Forsaken, but not. You have survivors, 3 hearts, and if you get hit, you call it, and then killers, we get a couple of them. You get one or two depending on how many people we have. And then we have character setups. So, say for example, I'm just gonna go through and say, let's see if I do a killer. Whoop! And there goes my hands. There goes my hands. We love it. We love it when I forget that I have my phone in front of me. Whoop de doo. But let's say if I go to my character claims and I choose a killer. Now, these are for fun. It is never gonna be accurate unless you want to try to be accurate. Yeah, you're gonna try. We all try. It's fine. It's for fun. But I'm gonna throw in. You know what? Let's make it a simple one. Banhammer's not simple, but it's fine. It's fine. So we have name, Banhammer, obviously, age and gender. I just put da as in Russian, yes, because you never know. You never know. Because none of it's canon. Not to my knowledge of certain things. So I'm just gonna go, yeah, sure. We're gonna go with that. And call it a day. So no real age, no gender, nothing, just yes in Russian. And then where they from? Fighting. You give at least the basics of the character at least. Even if you don't know the age or the gender. I mean technically I know what they are, but I'm messing around. I'm being goofy, so And then, so abilities, we have heavy armor, which is a passive. This man has heavy armor on him, and he's built like a tank. He takes more hits than anything. 3 hearts, because in Last Man Standing, you can actually fight the killer, and if you kill the killer, you win. You actually survive, and actually no one has any penalties. Yippee! But, he has 4 hearts, because he's built like a tank. And he has a big, huge weapon. Now, he is massive. He is 5 meters. Like, as big as VR chat will allow, honestly. He's big. He's a big, huge boy. But he's slow. He is so slow. And because of that, it's easy to get away from him. Now, his weapon, because he is so big, he has a large weapon. That is the only reason he can hit you. Now, it takes, you know, he swings this every 3 seconds if you're in front of him. So 1, 2, 3. That is how he is. And he can wield this with one hand because it's Banhammer from fighting. He's trained himself for this. That is his job. His job is to wield a big hammer and go and splat. That is the job. Um and when the hammer hits the ground, there's a staggering effect, so it will slightly slow you down for 3 seconds. So basically, he'll raise it up and swing it, raise it up, swing it. Just don't get in the way. Think of it like the Super Mario, Donkey Kong, like the Donkey Kong hammer, and it's just do 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 and stuff like that, right? But yeah, um, that is an example of a character that I'll be playing as killer side because in the RP, we're doing killer side of things now. So instead of survivors meeting up and then running away from the killers, it's now the killer's POV, which is point of view, and we get to see the killers relax. Pretty, I'm pretty sure half of us don't relax. I hate this hand sometimes because I can't. I've used my controller so much that certain buttons don't want to flick when I need them to. Oh, but yeah, um, but now we get to relax as killers and see the killer side of things. I wonder what the difference would be because we have. I need to quit grabbing myself. Take off the hoodie. Take off the hoodie. Haha. Haha. I have a solution to this. I can't grab anything now except for my hair. God. It's close. It's close. It's fine. It's fine. But see, now we can relax as killers. And they may be lunatics. Who knows? That's all I can come up with in genuine honesty. Oh, I'm tired. Though, my day is going great. I hope everyone else is too. I rant to rant. You don't like me ranting? You can. I don't want to be angry. I want a thumbs up. You can do anything else that you want. I swear to God. I'm gonna chuck my controller. Hold on. It's also quiet. It's way too quiet, but I don't want to deal with the copyright BSery. Hold on. I want to see if I can find my own channel in here. Hold on. Hold on. Can I find it? Daja Raw. Oh my. Oh my god, I'm in there. Hold on. Hold on. This is the funny bit.
No. Repeat from 1 through 3, please.
Is that really what I sound like?
The third, like, riddle then.
One through 3. Go 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Do.
Bitch, how is you broken? We gotta throw. I'll do that one. Yeah. Hold on, I got an idea.
Everything.
Oh boy, hold on. I gotta be like. Why do I look like that?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
You must
Shitting.
Shush. Little boy.
shut up. You must answer my riddles. Riddle 1. Where do you live?
Ace.
Riddle
At
2.
my home.
Are you into sandwiches?
Synergism.
Yes.
And riddle 3. How is you broke if you have a throat? I want to fucking kill myself.
No.
Oh.
I want this.
I hope you
I'm
realize I'm using
doing
this
this for a bit.
fucking bit. Noted.
So I sound weird. I honestly don't know what else to expect. But yeah. Oh, and if you see this man in my thing. So I'm again big huge RP nerd. If you don't want me to rant about RPs, I'll throw in a poll somewhere, maybe like a post saying, "Hey, who wants to hear me rant about like uh polls and stuff?" Like not polls, RPs, which is role plays and stuff like that. Think of it like big huge D&D nerds. I'm a big huge D&D nerd. So, but yeah, if you ever see that man, this lovable creature, his name is Donwell. His name is Donwell. We love Donwell. He's such a silly goober. Um, he is a friend of mine's character that he plays as in Graceful. Now, Graceful is an FPE, RP, stuff like that, yada yada. But since I play Vivian in Graceful, honestly, this is how the voice acting thing started, and whoops. Well, little backstory to the VA thing, I guess. Hey, look, lore. Um, I'm loud, so it probably sounds like my mic's cutting off. Who knows? But, fun fact before anything started of me voice acting, stuff like that, um, I was in a group called Uncontrollable, which is just a private thing of roleplay, which was for introducing me to the friend group and just rolling as a character for fun. Basically, get thrown into a world. Think of how D&D you die and you have to make a new character and now you have to throw an interaction to greet the rest of the party while the rest of the party's like, we just lost someone. How is he here? Who is he? Stuff like that, right? Well, that's kind of how it felt. Their Vivian wasn't there often enough, so they were like, we're gonna mind wipe Vivian and mind wipe everyone else for the next chapter because no one was like popping up, showing up, stuff like that. So they were like, "Hey, this would be a good ample opportunity to throw in a good IRL friend in here." I am an IRL friend to a person that I know. So, and then they chucked me in the world, and I go, "Hi," and I played Vivian for the longest time. Ever since I actually joined this platform of VR chat. I have played Vivian so much that she's just become part of my character, I guess. The bubbly, the silly, the I'm gonna run away from most of my problems. No, 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 not like that, not literally. Just a bye. If anyone has seen that GIF, just a bye, gone. Um, but she has been my go-to character for any RP. There are some times where I'm like, hey, I need to play another character that is not Vivian because I'm just being me at this point. I'm just being me at this point. I'm just being me. I feel like Kaminari right now, just a, I'm doing great, guys. Thanks for noticing. But yeah, Graceful happened right after Uncontrollable because Uncontrollable is like a private thing. But then Graceful popped up and they were like, "Hey, you're so interested in RPs. Why not you join us?" And I was like, "Am I being held at weapon point right now? Like, hello? Okay. I mean, what character do you think I'd go well with?" And that's kind of how I met almost everyone was, what kind of character would you think I would be? And they were like, well, you throw off a good a Nova or Vivian or another like I don't know. It was another female character that was open, had an open slot, and I was like, well, what do you all pick? And then Synard, a friend of mine, now, before all this, they were like just an acquaintance. They were like, I think you would play a really good Vivian. And then the friend and the other friend started chatting it up, and I was like, oh no, am I going to slowly suffer? Oh no. Because they were like, yeah, no, they would do really well as Vivian. And I just hear the conspiracy going on. Just the. I was like, no, yeah, that one right there. And I got called upon, and I was like, oh, I've been summoned. Yippee. Uh, that is how I got as Vivian. And then the reference towards Donwell, the silly creature goober, is in the roleplay dating Vivian. The silly little creature with the big huge photo of my profile. Yeah, someone was like, hey, and just kind of sent it over my side because I wanted to see it, and I saved it as my photo because I just love how wholesome the character relationship was. Whole big story. Down to earth, tall man, eccentric, clumsy, bubblegum haired woman that could throw 600 some odd pounds on top of putting them in a keg, which is a barrel of alcohol, and throwing it over their shoulders like it's nothing. Itty bitty strong woman, strong man that is weighed 600 some odd pounds. That is a twig. Like, genuinely. Vivian only throws things when they know you messed up. They are the sweetest gal ever. They're like, okay, so, they're like a mom, but if the mom were a bit younger and, like, had that strength of a frickin' bull. You know, the powerhouse moms that don't look like they are? They don't look like they're powerhouse moms, and all of a sudden they'll throw something over their shoulder without you realizing it, and as soon as you look over, you're like, huh, what the hell? Why are you carrying that? I thought you were weak, tiny, and pathetic, and like sweet and wholesome. No, you're just gonna get thrown. And that's how I play Vivian. Um, that is how the voice acting thing came up because the same guy who plays Donwell, which is basically Donwell, he asked of me if I would be interested in playing Vivian, and then just hasn't came around to it for a few months, and then I came right back around. I was like, "Hey, I got a question of that VA thing that you kind of asked about before." And they were like, "Oh, hey, yeah, I was actually gonna talk to you about that." I was like, "Oh, what a coinky dink." And that is how I became the Vivian VA for Blindtoad. Look at that, lore. I probably didn't need to do that, but you get it anyway. Have fun. Other than that, I'll probably make another video basically right after this. It'd probably be a double video, just separately. I'll probably hmm. Do I do it within a day or do I do it within the hour? That is a question. I mean, I'm terrible with time management. I don't schedule anything, so I'll randomly post something and then forget about it. So actually, I have a question for all of you peoples. If I were to actually schedule something, what would you want it to be about? more lore of me? Y'all want roleplay ranting? Or do you want character interactions as me voice lining Vivian? Or secret option number D. Number D. Letter D. There we go. My English is terrible, apparently. Option D. Relax and chill and just have at it, you silly goobers. Go into a random public and just sit there and sleep. Though I will warn you, if you do ask about publics, I have no control over the people around me. So there's gonna be probably a lot of curses, a lot of things that YouTube doesn't really like. So that is the warning I gave all of you all. Now if you ask me for that, by all means, I'm just obeying you all. I will worship the people's wishes. I shall do. I shall be commanded like the sad god I am. I joke. I joke. Y'all are lovable. Y'all are human. Y'all are fine. I need I don't know. If I ever get a nickname from chat, what would it be? Because it'd probably be like Dasha Raw. I know Raw, just R-A, just the capital R and capital A, just Raw, like a dinosaur R, just like Raw. Oh my god. Oh lord. Yep, I'm officially losing it. Yippee. Yippee. But yeah, um, again, I will probably post sporadically. I will not schedule anything. But y'all can comment, y'all can do a lot of that stuff. Um, since this is just talking about random things, honestly, this could be viewed for kids as well, I guess. I mean, I'm not really a kid person per se. I would rather protect a kid's innocence as best as humanly possible. I'm gonna try anyway and then fail. I mean, look where Hazbin Hotel's got us. Look at Hazbin Hotel. Hell of this generation was just raised off of it. I swear. Oh, I'm gonna go cry in a corner now. Bye. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Hush, 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 dears, hush. I know. I know. Hush. I joke. I severely joke. My humor is my humor, and if you don't like it, that's fair. That's fine. You don't have to. But hopefully, I just exist, and y'all at least appreciate said existence. I like vibing. But yes, I will probably call that this the end of this video at least. I'll probably post something later tonight again. Like the chronic online ill I am. I wouldn't say I'm chronically ill. I'm just mentally unstable when it comes to time frames. That's the best I got for y'all. But y'all have a wonderful evening, day, night, wherever you're at. And love you all platonically and get some sleep if you need it. Wake up and be a productive human being if you need it. And hopefully I'll survive. If you need help, talk to someone. Ooh, speaking of, that is a friend. That is the same. Oh dear God. Okay, I'm gonna call the video it.